Is FPV something that you want to get into? Well, should you get into FPV? I'd say it's a very, very fun thing. FPV is just, it's totally different from drones. Drones is kind of like, you know, pan. It's more cinematic. FPV is like you get in there, you get all the angles, you get, with FPV, these drones can literally tilt like this, and this one in particular can reach 80 miles an hour. That's if you're in full FPV mode though. I personally don't like to go in full FPV mode because it scares me, but one day I'll get there. I just like sport mode, which still gives you the FPV look because it still tilts and the cameras are fixed. So on a regular drone, this camera can actually tilt so that it helps level it out, the horizon lock. But this one doesn't have horizon lock. This one, the camera goes with the drone, which is how you get, you know, good looking shots when you're flying through. Now don't get me wrong, but FPV is not for everyone. I'm not saying not everyone can do it, but it's just not for everyone. I know personally quite a few people that just don't like FPV. They prefer regular drones or just no drones at all. They're kind of just on the ground people. They don't like aerial shots as much, but that's a personal preference. For me, I love all drones, so that means that I love FPV as well, just because I love the shots you can get with FPV. FPV is a whole different ballpark. You do have to be really careful with FPV because you're going really fast. FPV drones don't come with insurance, so if you hurt someone, it's coming out of your pocket. But in the end, the payoff is very much worth it in my opinion, because you just get amazing shots like this. Just, there's nothing that can beat it in my opinion. Regular drones get you there, they get pretty good shots, but they just don't get as good of shots as FPV for certain scenarios. They all have their scenarios, I think, like there's certain specialties, and FPVs is actually pretty narrow. As you can see in this clip, it doesn't do too well in the wind, but that's just because it's a lighter drone, and when you're going that fast in the wind, it doesn't do too well. But I'd say I got some pretty good shots. I'm pretty proud of them. But again, FPV is not for everyone. Not everyone likes those kind of shots or can use those kind of shots. So getting into FPV, it's definitely your choice. It's your preferences. There's no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you don't crash it, you're fine, basically. But yeah, on a windy day like today, I would not really recommend flying an FPV drone for really good footage. It's gonna be kind of subpar footage at that point because it's gonna be really shaky and you really can't do anything about that. But overall, I think FPV flying is just kind of your preference. Very much depends on how much you really want to spend on it. Is it worth it to you? Can you do it? And will it pay itself back, like making you money? In my opinion, yes, it does. But hey, let me know in the comments down below who you are. Are you an FPV flyer? Are you not FPV, just regular drone flyer? Maybe you're an Insta360 guy who likes to put a pole way up there. I don't know. Another thing to think about on FPV flying is that the quality on the footage isn't that great on just the regular camera. So you're not gonna get the greatest looking footage with that. Like, you're gonna get good movement footage, but you're not gonna get high quality footage. But to fix that, you could just put a GoPro on top of it, like a Hero 1011, just strap a GoPro on top of it. It really doesn't change the weight at all. I follow a YouTuber who does that actually. He's really good at FPV. I'll link his video down below so you guys can go watch that for yourself. But I'd say definitely if you're getting FPV, don't expect high quality footage unless you put a GoPro on there. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to, please leave a like and subscribe, it does help. And I will see you guys in the next video.